This is Linda. On yesterday's show, the audience voted on which of these three men would be best for her. Today, you'll find out who she chose as her date. And this is Eddie. He's been divorced 4 times, 3 times from the same woman. Which of these women did he choose? Which will our audience choose? On Love Connection today, you'll find out who they picked, who the audience picks, and everything that happened on their dates. Now, here to tell us more about Love Connection is our host, Chuck Willery.
All right. Thank you all. Thank you very much. And welcome to Love Connection. Well, we've got a new way for singles to meet, and here's how it works. Now, we've compiled a videotape library of more than 1,000 attractive and available single people. We select some of those singles. We show them 3 videotapes. They choose the one that they're most attracted to, and they go out on a date. And they come here and they tell us what happened on the date. Now, to begin with, we're going to meet a woman who selected a date from our video library. She was raised in Michigan. She likes skiing, exercising, and going on picnics. Please welcome Linda Chapman. Hi, Linda. Good to see you again. Let me move this pillow so we got room, okay?
Thank you.
Yeah. Now, you've never been married.
No.
You think you'd be a good wife?
Oh, I'd love to be a good wife.
Yeah, but do you think you'd be one?
Yes, I think I would be a good wife because I want to give my all into a relationship with a man. And I think that for a woman to be complete as a woman, she has to be underneath the nest of a man's arm. And her creativity comes out then. I like creativity. I'm a very creative person.
I like it. Listen, we're going to bring everybody up to date, okay? Now, yesterday, we showed the audience Linda's 3 choices, okay? And they voted for the one that they thought would be best for her. Now, we're going to take a look at all 3 of them again in case you missed that. First, there was Howard. He's a 42-year-old clothing designer. And Michael, he's a salesman, and he's 38. Finally, the other Michael, he's 37-year-old hairstylist. Now, the audience vote was recorded yesterday, and we'll get to that later, but let's find out who Linda chose, okay? So we didn't find that out yesterday. Who'd you choose?
I chose the first Michael.
Michael number 1. There he is now, okay? Now, on Love Connection, we get both sides of the story. We ask our couples not to speak to each other after the date. Michael's backstage, so let's say hello to Michael Gerardi. Hi, Michael.
How do you do? Hi, Linda.
Listen, Michael, Linda's obviously very attractive. Now, what was your first impression?
I thought she was very attractive, too, due to the fact that I was under the influence at the time. She showed up kind of late and gave me some time to cut up on my drinking there.
Well, I want to hear about this. Tell us about your date.
I rented a limousine. I took 3 days preparing the foods and organizing everything. And I was supposed to pick Michael up at 1 o'clock. I did keep calling.
Well, what happened? Why didn't you get there?
The limousine broke down.
So you had to rent a car?
Mm-hmm. So I rented a car, and I still kept the chauffeur because I thought it would be more convenient for Michael and I to get to know each other. So
you got this rented car and a chauffeur.
Yes, and a chauffeur.
And he's at the restaurant, you said?
He's at the restaurant waiting for me.
Well, it wasn't exactly the restaurant. It was the bar area of the restaurant.
Right.
Well, I was well entertained.
I think I get the picture.
Got more patient all the time.
What happened? You got to the bar to pick him up and...
I got there, and he was even more handsome than I thought he was on the video, so I was real excited. And he picked the picnic spot, so fortunately the rain stopped. Mm-hmm. And I prepared pasta and had some fine wines and champagne and a dessert wine.
Just what Michael needed.
Yeah.
So you had your picnic and your wines and your pasta, and then what?
Well, I planned to go to a play, so on the way to the play, Michael was a little tired, so he fell asleep.
I'll bet. You woke him up to take him into the play.
Yes, I did. And the air conditioning was off at the play, so it was very warm. And with all the alcohol and everything, I kind of nodded out during the play myself, too.
Wait a minute, yourself, too? You mean Michael went to sleep in the play as well? Michael, did you see any of the play?
Parts of it, yes. What I saw
What was
was
the name of the play you saw?
That is not quite clear to me.
The expatriate.
Oh, okay. So is there anything else that we should know about? I'm almost afraid to ask. We should know about this date before we get the audience vote?
I mean, everything went wrong, but everything was wonderful.
That's nice. Okay, let's take a look and see what the audience picked for you. See if... Oh, yes, 39%. Good. Good. Okay. Linda, we picked up the tab for the first date. We'll be happy to pick up the tab for the second date with Michael, if you'd like to go out with Michael again.
He has to plan the date.
Michael, are you up for planning a date for you?
She has a deal.
She's got to come on out and join us. Sit down. Michael, how much of this date do you really remember?
The good parts.
Listen, we have a nice gift for both of you. Thanks for being on the show and sharing your date with us. We really appreciate it, okay? We're going to come right back right after this. Stay with us. This time, we're going to meet a man who chose a date from our video library. Now, he's from Kentucky. He likes football and country music, and one of his marriages took place in a coffee shop. Please welcome Eddie Neese. Eddie? Hi, Eddie. How are you?
Good. You're from where I'm from.
Yeah, I know. Pikeville.
Are you from Pikeville? That's right up the street from me. I was born in Ashland. I have to ask you, Eddie, about marrying the same woman 3 times. Now, what's the story on that?
Well, what can I say? When you get 2 people together and one's a fool and the other ain't got sense enough to go to the store and back, you just... Yeah.
Well, how long did they last? I mean...
I think the first one was about a year. Might have been a year and a half. Now, don't quote me. And we got split up, and then I married... I went away and got married to a woman out here, and she got married, and then about 7 years later, we got divorced and we got back together. And then we got married again. That lasted 7 years.
Tell me about the coffee shop wedding. Now, you actually got married in a coffee shop? Why?
Well, because it was on a Saturday, and I was playing music at the time. Had to get to work on a jam session, and one of the guitar players that worked for me had a friend that was a judge, and his office happened to be upstairs over a coffee shop, so he said, why don't you just come down and get married in the restaurant? And I said, let's go for it. You know.
Was this the...
Well, it didn't work when we got married in the church, so I figured, you know.
So this was not the second marriage. This was the first, third, or fourth marriage?
Third marriage.
Third marriage, okay. Now we know a little bit about Eddie. We're going to take a look at the women that Eddie had to choose from. Now, audience, watch closely, because we're going to ask you to vote again, okay? Now, first, there was Rita. Now, Rita says she can hike 10 miles and still go out dancing, and here's why she's not married right now.
I have been separated now, or divorced, for 9 years. And you might think that I don't want to be married, but I do. I think there is nothing better in this world than a great compatible friendship between a husband and wife. I think that's why I am still single. I have had proposals, but I knew that they weren't right, and I won't get married just to be married.
Next there was Diane. Now, she's from New Jersey. She enjoys racquetball, camping, and cooking, and here's why she's not married now.
Timing isn't right. The people aren't there. Either they're in a marriage, or they're getting out of a bad marriage, or they're out of it already and they're miserable and they're not interested in finding another one.
And finally, you watch Linda. Now, she's open-minded, mature, and full of surprises, and here's everything else you should know about her.
Linda is 36, has a 16-year-old daughter, was a wallflower in high school, did not date until after her first divorce when she was 26, and then discovered that she could go out and have a lot of fun.
Okay, now, before we find out who Eddie chose as his date, let's take a look at all 3 of these ladies again. First, there was Rita. She's a 38-year-old grocery clerk. Then Diane, an administrative assistant. She's 38. And finally, Linda. She's 36, and she's an office manager. Okay, audience, time to vote again. Who do you think's the best lady for Eddie? Here in the studio and at home, too, please make your choice right now. Now, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to meet the woman that Eddie selected and find out everything that happened on their date, and we're going to do that in just a minute.
We're all busy. Busy taking notes and busy making notes and busy turning long-winded summaries into something a little more digestible, please. Busy closing loops, busy writing back, busy crafting the perfect response, busy replying, oh. busy optimizing, synthesizing, onboarding, offloading. We're all just so busy.
This is an unfinished film. So you take the story wherever you like. Just take a screenshot, maybe do some Photoshop on it, take that into Firefly, and make your own film. The world is what you make it.
This is my mom, and she has the best meat pie recipe, and she has not yet given it to me.
That is because you're not ready.
Totally ready.
You're not ready.
Well, we are ready to discuss senior care.
Living alone is not easy, so I've come to terms with that.
The expert advisors and free resources provided by Place for Mom make it easy to find wonderful senior care options right here in our community.
Well, that's very comforting.
Good. Now we can get back to that meat pie recipe.
Oh, you're not ready for that.
Capture all of life's moments with the new Blink Video Doorbell. Get head-to-toe HD viewing and peace of mind in your home, all within the Blink app. With easy installation, enjoy more features at a great value. Get more at your door at Amazon.com/Blink.
Okay, we're back. In a little while, we're going to find out who the audience picked. But right now, let's find out who Eddie selected. Eddie, who did you choose?
Diane.
Diane. Why did you choose Diane?
Well, I thought she was the prettiest of the three.
You thought she was the prettiest of the three?
Mm-hmm. And we're so different, see. Like, she taught school. And I hardly even went to school, so I thought.
Love Connections, we get both sides of the story. Diane's backstage, okay? Let's say hello to Diane Wilker. Hi, Diane. Diane, did you kind of have a mental picture of Eddie before you met?
Oh, yes. I had pictured very long, wide sideburns, cowboy boots, plaid shirt, and kind of a plaid polyester leisure suit.
Okay. Eddie, how'd it go?
It went great.
Did it?
It went great. I thought she'd be all uppity-up, being from where she was at and taught school. She was very easy to get along with. We had a ball.
Good.
Sure did.
Well, how'd it start?
I don't know how I ever got a hold of her. I think she finally called me.
Ah.
So, I picked her up in my new car. I got a 58 Chevy.
Hey, I don't know how to
Go out there and
tell
look
you
at
this,
it.
It's 1983.
Yeah, but you want to see her 50. She was impressed by it, and everybody everywhere we went was impressed by it. But the embarrassing thing, we come out of this restaurant after we ate, and everybody, a bunch of people admiring my car, see. Well, they do that everywhere I go, but I couldn't get in there. Couldn't get in the thing.
Well, wait a minute. Now, back up just a little bit, okay? Where did you decide to go? Let me ask Diane here. Diane, where did you decide to go?
Well, I chose a restaurant very near where I'm living now, about 2 blocks, because I thought if it was a disaster, I could walk home.
It's got to be a real confidence builder. Well, now you guys are from different worlds. I mean, I know the world you're from.
Yeah.
Because I grew up there. But Diane, you're from what, New Jersey or someplace like that?
Yeah, actually just outside of New York City.
Yeah, and
Very different background.
What did you all talk about?
We talked about different kinds of food we didn't like, and the car. We talked about the car a lot.
What did she get to talk about?
She just talked about her. She mainly asked me questions about myself.
Oh, did
she seemed to be very interested in me, And well, she should be.
Did she? Did she just question you, or was she kind of on the interrogation kind of level?
He was
there?
very nervous.
He was?
Yes.
And you weren't?
Well, I was nervous too, but I taught 10-year-olds for a lot of years, so I'm used to making people feel at ease.
I don't think she meant that.
And I didn't mean that nastily at all.
I'm sure she did.
I didn't.
Yeah. So you guys had dinner, and what'd you do then?
We cruised up the Pacific Coast Highway.
How was Eddie's driving?
It seemed like about 200 miles an hour because the cars back then didn't have seatbelts. And the seats are nice and slippery, so as you would go really fast, you'd slide from side to side.
Sounds like a good date, though. Sounds
we
like you guys
had a lot of,
fun.
we did. We had a lot of fun.
How did it end? How did this date
Well,
end?
it just goes to show you, people in New York can be good people too. Got sense.
Well, I guess. I tell you what, let's take a look and see who the audience picked for you. Okay, Eddie? Right up here, and I'm going to check it out here. Rita, 58%. Thank goodness. Well, Eddie, we picked up the tab for your first date. Now, if you would like to take Rita out, as the audience suggested, we'll be happy to pick up the tab for that one. What do you think?
No, I don't think so. I mean, if I took anybody, I'd as soon as, you know how I am, I like to stick to the same person, you know, keep trying.
You going to take S. Diane out again? Yeah, Diane, would you like to do that?
Yeah.
Another ride in a 58 Chevy.
Sure.
All right. Come on out, Diane.
You guys almost hugged there, almost just for a minute. You looked a little hesitant, though.
Well, this is the second time.
Yeah. Now that you know each other, what do you think you're going to do in your next date?
I don't really care as far as she wants to do. I have fun doing lots of things.
Thank you all for being on the show. We have a nice gift for both of you. I tell you what, we're going to come right back with another couple in just a minute. Stay with us.
Stay tuned for more of Love Connection.
Let's meet another woman who chose a date from our video library. Now, she's from Minneapolis. She's into weightlifting, and she says that most men are afraid of a commitment. Please welcome Jill Shink.
Hi, Jill. How are you?
Fine.
Good. Don't you worry about getting too muscular from lifting those weights, Jill?
No. Everybody asks that, no. But I think if you start out with a somewhat of a lean frame, you don't have to worry.
Have you ever been in a serious relationship?
Yes.
How long?
Yes. Year and a half serious, and 3.5 years serious.
Never been married?
No.
No. Like to be married?
I think it would be nice, yes.
No, wait a minute. We don't say about marriage. Oh, I think it would be
Hopefully with
nice.
the right one.
Well, of course, we'd all hope it would be with the right one.
Yeah. Yes, I would like to be.
But you would like to be. Yeah, okay, now we know a little more about you. We're going to show you a portion of the tapes that Jill saw. Now, remember, you're going to get to vote again, okay? Here they come now. First, there was Robert. Robert's from Connecticut, says he's a little crazy, and here's what he doesn't, or here's what he does when he gets romantic.
You talk sincerely and just sort of you look at him with half-closed eyes, you know, and maybe a crooked smile. And sort of trip him onto the couch, maybe.
Next there was Don. Don's a movie and sports buff. He says he has no trouble getting dates, but sometimes his jokes are kind of a problem.
I'm into puns a lot, and sometimes somebody will say something and I will make a pun out of it. And sometimes I might be a little off color and their parents are around, and they'll call me crazy, or else they won't call me at all.
Okay, finally, you watched O.C. Now, he's from Seattle. He says he's a clown at heart, and here's what happened when he tried a magic trick on a date.
And I'd seen this on television where the gentleman just taps the cigarettes and they come out, and I went like this, and about 5 flew into her soup. And she was very upset about it.
Now, before we find out who Jill chose as her date, let's see all three of these gentlemen once again, okay? First, there was Robert. He's in sales, and he's 38. Then Don, a 37-year-old disc jockey. And finally, O.C., he's 39. He's a business executive. Okay, audience, it's time to vote again. Who do you think's the best man for Jill? Here in the studio and at home, too. Please make your choice right now. Okay, in a little while, we'll find out who the audience picked, but right now, let's find out who Jill selected, okay? Jill?
I picked O.C.
O.C.?
Yes.
Ah, okay. Now, what in particular attracted you to O.C.?
Well, I'm into numerology a bit, and I noticed that his birthday was 11/23. He was a November 23rd, and I myself am a March 23rd. So I thought there would be some hookup there, personality-wise.
Sounds pretty close. Okay. We always get both sides of this story. O.C.'s in backstage. Let's meet O.C. Jenkins. How you doing, O.C.? There we go. Yeah, I'm fine. Jill's into numerology over here, and are you into that as well?
Yes.
Oh, you are?
Uh-huh.
Did you know that?
Yes. We discussed that. Yes.
Oh, good. Now, what did you do on your date?
He said it was magical.
Well, we started out, oh yes, I gave him directions to my home, and apparently I didn't exactly give the directions properly, but he made it anyways, and when he came over, he came with roses in hand, which was quite nice.
Nice. Did you get lost, OC?
Yes.
Yes, I did. I turned the wrong way, but it was fortuitous because somebody was selling roses, and I remember that she lived on Rose Avenue. So I stopped and picked up a bouquet of roses for her.
Nice.
Oh, sweet.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Well, what happened next?
We decided we'd go see the Spruce Goose, you know, that big airplane.
A big airplane that Howard Hughes built, sure.
Yes. No, it was, actually, it was shut down.
Oh.
It was already closed, so it was too late. So we decided we'd just rent a camera and take pictures instead.
She was wonderful to photograph.
Oh.
We had a lot of fun.
You devil, you. What did you talk about with OC on this date?
Oh, what did we talk about?
Yeah, what did you guys
We
talk
talked about everything. We talked about herbs.
That's good.
I'm very interested.
That'll keep you glued right to that.
Numerology.
Isher. We talked about Isher.
Yes, we talked about him, but oddly enough, in this restaurant we went to for a drink, there was his print up on the wall.
You're
it was
kidding.
Psychic phenomena.
Rose Street, Rose, numerology, and herb. It's got along pretty well, huh? Kind of anxious to see who the audience picked for you?
Sure.
Yeah, let's take a look and see if they're as intuitive as perhaps you were. 45% to OC. Would you like to go out with this gentleman again?
Sure.
We're going to pick up the tab for it if you do.
Of course.
Okay. OC, how about you?
Love to.
All right, come on out, OC. Sit down right on my couch here. You guys, no wonder it took them a long time to get to Newport. You guys hit it off pretty well. Yeah. You think you were destined for each other?
I agree.
Written in the stars, who knows?
We have a nice gift here for both of you. We want to thank you very much for coming on the show. We're going to come back tomorrow trying to bring more singles together here on Love Connection. I'm Chuck Woolery. We'll see you then. Bye-bye, everybody.
Some guests on Love Connection will receive one of the following: New Glade Spin Fresh Air Freshener, continuous bathroom freshness, plus an automatic burst of fragrance when you spin it. New Glade Spin Fresh.
Or Bright makes no-wax floors shine like new, because Bright formula won't build up, won't hide the beauty of your no-wax floor. Or from LaChoy, make your meals swing American with these fine LaChoy canned and frozen products. Or Wood Scent Pledge for a clearly more beautiful natural shine. A fresh natural fragrance, too. Wood Scent Pledge for all your wood furniture. This is Rod Roddy, speaking for Love Connection.